Hi, this is Stephanie again. I wanted to bring this segment right after we were talking about the fried yuca. I'm going to be posting this segment separately as well, so that if you just want to skip right to the sauce recipe, you can do that. Huancaina sauce, Huancaina, is another Peruvian sauce that is very cheesy and spicy and creamy. It goes great with fried yuca. You can also use it with vegetables. It also goes on with a number of other Peruvian dishes that are absolutely fantastic. So the recipe that I'm using today, I'm sort of following a little more loosely, mainly because over the years I've developed my own taste and this is what I like. I've found that too much raw garlic overwhelms the recipe, as well as too much raw onion. Some recipes will not include onion or garlic, so there's a lot to choose from. I'm going to post the recipe that I'm using today in the comment section below. I'm also going to be posting where you can find this fantastic hot yellow pepper paste called ají amarillo, and it's getting more difficult to find. We used to be able to find it in Latino markets, but they're not stocking it quite as much anymore, so we'll post a link for you to be able to find that. I'll also be posting the recipe in the comments below as well. And you may also do an internet search and see if you can find something that might suit your needs better, but we'll just get started here. The first thing on the list is going to be our queso fresco. This is the fresh cheese, and we just crumble that into the blender. We've also, in a pinch, have used feta cheese, which is a bit stronger, but still imparts a really great flavor. The next part, we're going to put in some evaporated milk. Okay, they're asking for 3/4 of a cup. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in about 3/4. Also about 4 tablespoons of canola oil. You may find yourself using a little bit more than that, just to get that creamy consistency. Now, with regards to the onion and garlic, sometimes it can overwhelm the sauce, especially after it's been sitting for a while, so be careful with your onion and garlic. I would suggest trying this first without adding exactly what was in the recipe, because several of the recipes that I've come across have quite a bit, like half an onion or a whole onion. You don't really need that much. The flavor of the cheese, the evaporated milk, the yellow pepper paste, it just really sets off the whole thing, and these things are supposed to just be mild additives, not something that you're going to make overwhelm the flavor of the sauce. I'm going to have a little bit of salt. And this is also something that you're probably going to adjust as you go. And then, strangely enough, they use saltine crackers. And the recipe calls for 4. I tend to use a bit more anyway. And if I need to add more liquid, then I'll usually add more evaporated milk, or I'll add more oil to get that consistency. Over time, as this sits, it's going to start to thicken up. So don't be surprised if 2 hours later it's a little thicker to stir. And if you put it in the refrigerator, save some for the next day, you'll want to add some more liquid to just kind of stir it around and get it back to that consistency that you like. All right, bear with me here. find these yellow peppers in the frozen food section as well on occasion in those specialty Latin markets. Pepper paste here. The recipe calls for like half a cup, which is a lot. This is a very spicy pepper. And I'll have to say there really isn't any substitution. I have not found anything that tastes quite like this, any other pepper that I've tried. It's very unique, very uniquely Peruvian. Delicious. Hang on a second. Let's see where we're at. Whew, nice and spicy. All right, we're gonna thin this out just a little bit more. The evaporated milk tends to tone down the heat a little bit too. Wow, that's very spicy. So it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it here. Oh my goodness, very delicious. And you know, I just put in a little bit of garlic, not a lot, not even a whole clove, and I can really taste that garlicky flavor. So please be careful, garlic and onion, don't put in too much. And I think that's it. Oh, also, if you're running down to the end of this and you're like, I want to save some more, I want to get some more out of this, put a little warm water in it, put the cap back on, shake it up, and you can add it to something else to make it more spicy. Just a little extra tip there. All right, so this is the end of the Huancaina sauce segment, and if this is all you need, great. Otherwise, we're going to head on to the next part. Thank you.